Hi guys, I'm your host Lesego Rapodile. Welcome to another segment of the Backyard Pros. Basically, the Backyard Pros is about documenting local artists, producers, and their most humble beginnings. We just want to capture them at the point where they begin. Now we're out here in Daveyton, Evuta. We'll be going to check out some of the guys from MST Records and get to see some of the stuff they do. Okay, so we're chilling here at the MST Studios. We're chilling with the hip hop guys, Daveyton X and Richard Mira. Guys, what's up? Sharp. Okay, guys, I want you to take me through your musical journey because I understand that it goes back to high school. One was a bootboxer and one was a rapper. What's up? Yeah, just take us through that.
Yeah, I'm Daveyton X. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a conscious MC. What I do is music that is easy to the ear, that is for the heart and for the soul. Basically, that's where I am, and I represent the streets. Basically, everything that I say in every song comes and happens in the streets. That's what my music is all about. That's what I'm all about. That's how I go in.
Alright, I'm Richard Mira. I'm a producer, hip hop producer. Mostly produce beats, sort of like inspired by Dr. Dre. I try to mix my stuff, mix trap with conscious hip hop. So yeah.
So we're gonna start off with Daveyton X. Now I just want to understand something. Now in the midst of the mainstream hip hop that's going out there, trap and underground, like I hear you say your music gets easy to the ear. That too doesn't seem to mix. Like how do you balance? How do you balance between the conscious side, which is going to be deep, and the easy going type of stuff?
Well, I've been blessed to have a record label like MST because they provided me with different producers who can provide me with the conscious type of music and the modern type of music. We have producers who can give me trap beats, which means I can have those few trap songs here and there for the for the commercial uses.
So now I just want you to take us through your musical journey, like the stuff that inspired you, because yeah, like conscious hip hop, it's the type of stuff that was done back then. So what inspires you?
So mostly the main reason why I got into hip hop was the way was because of how I was living growing up. You know, my life got me into hip hop. Hip hop was a easier way of expressing myself and making myself feel better and forgetting the situation at home and things that have been happening around me, you know. So hip hop was my only true friend, you know. When I wrote something, I felt like I've just eased the pain, you know. And rapping in ciphers and battles, I felt like this is the only thing that I can ever do. This is the only thing that I actually am good at.
Now I understand that your music is all about being timeless. So is that the point of how you? Is that the point of what you push it basically?
I can tell you today, there are only two types of artists.
Yeah.
There are hit makers and classic artists.
Yeah.
The hit makers blow up today and fade off tomorrow. And the classic artists make timeless music, classics. So I'd rather be relevant for 10 years than blow up and be famous for just 2 years and fade off.
Now, the money versus fame. Right, it's a serious question. I mean, with the type of stuff you do, it's not the type of material that would go mainstream. So I want you to tell me about the money versus the game. How would you balance that off? I'm sure you want to make a living out of this music. So yeah, just tell us between the two. Like, how do you balance between the two?
Yeah, so basically we all gotta eat.
yeah.
Every artist has to eat it.
Yeah, it's gotta eat it then and
and we gotta eat.
Yeah.
So we try as much to make music that will make us get a little bit of money incentives for what we are doing. Because at the end of the day, I believe the music will pay us at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how long it's gonna take us, but the music will pay off. If it's that good, and we believe it is good, it is gonna pay off.
And for
all the
hard work something that you
gonna pay off. Yeah, I've already been doing it for 12 years. We can add more 12 more years before it happens. I wouldn't mind.
This guy long time.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Now your relationship with your producer.
Yeah.
I understand one was a beatboxer, one was a rapper. It's at a certain sport, at a certain point. Just tell us the story. Tell us the background. What was happening? Yeah.
Yo man, it goes back to primary school. That's when we kind of got into hip hop.
Okay.
And then when we went to high school, that's when I started beatboxing, because at that time, I think I was a bit shy to rap. So I kinda went to beatboxing, and also he was the one who was busy rapping, so he needed someone to back him up a bit. Yeah.
Well, you guys have been at it, man. Like, I mean, it goes back to sci-fi and but I suppose that was a side which you'd be behind your beats. I mean, you were doing it the core, like a cappella my beats. Basically, beatboxing is it's what it is. So now I'd like you to take us through that, like converting from being a beatboxer to being a producer. Like, what happened? What took you there? Like, what's the story?
Okay, it was basically simple. Because when you're used to beatboxing, you're used to doing different elements with your mouth. So it kind of gets into your head, and then when you come to the computer, you first beatbox the beat, and then you just play it on a PC. So the transaction was not that difficult for me.
Wow. Okay, so my man, I also need to ask you that question, like the money question, because you know the game is out there, it's at its peak basically, and a lot of people are killing it out there financially. So how do you balance that as well? How do you balance that as well? How do you seek to make something out of this? You know, how do you balance this with the type of music that you make? Because clearly your stuff is quite niche, you know. I mean, you don't have a mass market like everyone else. So how would you balance that as well? Oh, it's a matter of staying true to the game.
Yeah, I love what I do, and I've always believed with the team. Just like Clayton said, if money is gonna come, then money is gonna come.
Yeah.
So basically, right now I'm just chasing the dream.
Yeah.
So if money comes, then money comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now the relationship between the two of you, there's a synergy. You know, one is a conscious beat producer, the underground beat producer, and we got the rapper here who's the poet. So the balance between the two of you, there's always been an understanding. I take it. So just explain.
Okay, I can say the relationship between me and Clayton X, it kind of like brought us together.
Yeah.
And then the love for hip hop.
Yeah.
It was simple because of their relationship, and then we love the same stuff.
Yeah.
We're inspired by almost the same people.
Yeah.
So it was.
Okay, now the track therapy. Okay, I want you guys to take us through that and the meaning as well, because music is about meaning as well.
Therapy can be anything in my mind, in our mind. Therapy can be anything. Therapy ngaba ukuhlala namajita ngiringe khuluma inkinga zakho, and after that conversation you actually feel good, you know. For me and my guys, therapy is listening to music. You know, listening to music and making music is therapy, because that's, like I said earlier, that's how I got into hip hop. It was because of my experiences. It's because this is the only home, this is the only place I felt safe, this is where I felt like I'm myself. When I'm doing hip hop, I feel like this is who I am, you know? Yeah.
That sounds interesting. So let's hear what you guys have, and take us through some of the music that you've done.
Let's get it. Shit got me feeling proper. Flies propellers on them choppers. School of the hard knocks make this kid tough. I'm hot now, hard property, handle properly. Ain't no stopping me, I'm probably not a normal being. Therapy, talk to me, vibe with me. Helps me feel at ease if you just laugh with me. It's therapy, it can be anything. Long as it helps you feel the way you wanna feel. It's therapy.